Good afternoon, Miss. In this opportunity, I would like to start my presentation, which is called Stop Using Animals at the Entertainment Industry. I would like to start with this quote. It says, "Almost all of us grew up eating meat, wearing leather, and going to circuses and zoos. We never consider the impact of those actions on the animals involved. For whatever reason, you are now asking the question, why should animals have rights?" It was said by Ingrid E. Newkirk, the PETA president and co-author of Animal Kind. Have you ever heard about the PETA organization? Let me tell you about this organization, okay? PETA is the acronyms of People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. Actually, he is the largest organization around the world who protests and fights for the rights of animals. That's great. Okay, but talking about the more common ways that animals are mistreated and coerced to miserable lives are, for one thing, this is a page of PETA, if you want to know more about that. For one thing, the zoos. And for another, bullfights and bull riding. But, of course, we have other underestimated cases, for example, circuses, films, and television, and labs experiments too, where people carry out the same cases of abuse and mistreat to animals. First, in zoos, animals are exploited when they don't receive proper food, a place to live, and also the treatment that they receive of the caregivers. Sometimes people who visit the zoos deduce that they are cared for by the caregivers. But it is not the case, it's not the truth. By attending unconsciously, we are contributing to the suffering of these animals that do not live in their natural places or natural environments. Next, the bullfights. Okay, they are clear evidence of how human beings, who are supposed to be outsmarted, and mistreat animals, in this case, bulls. For example, in my city, we have a celebration that is called Pascuatoro. That's terrible for me. I don't like it. But this celebration is with a purpose of fun. They put sharp objects on the bull, and the bull is just simply run desperate and tries to defend itself because they are hurting it. And it's not necessary to receive a revelation to know that if it's right or wrong to do this celebration. But it's something that as sophisticated people that we see that by hurting someone innocent, we are not correct. So that's terrible. So moving forward, how do animals should be treated and in what manners this could be achieved? To know how animals should be treated, we need to know that animals have feelings. This is something that we know, and also we need to consider that animals have feelings. They feel happiness and they feel sadness too. So it has been proven that their cognitive skills are also developed to surprising levels. For example, when you speak to your dog, and maybe you give a specific instruction, you know that your dog understands. So I think that they also are intelligent. So we must be more respectful in the animal's life, not not just their lives, but also their environment. We must respect and take care of these beings that correspond to us as a superior beings and intelligence that we are. And about the last question, which is what should be changed in the man's mind individually and as a society? As I mentioned, respect is one value that we need to consider and remember, and understand that animals do not belong to us. In my opinion, that's something that we need to teach to our children, and it's respect. And I know that they have the capacity to change the world in a better way. Thank you.